Welcome back to another video of Smith Fishing Outdoors, and today we're going to talk about the baits that we're going to be using for the opener for muskie season.
It's opener
Finally, next week.
Our Wisconsin opener starts, and it's Memorial Day weekend on the northern half.
Memorial Day weekend. We're going to fish our area the first day.
Chippewa River waters, dark tannic stained water.
And the second day, we're going to be going to Green Bay with Joe McGlung. We're going to be fishing there from Sunday to Monday. Chasing giants.
That's our game plan. So
and we're going to go over the baits that we're going to use. And let's talk about the baits that we're going to use.
So we're starting to gather up what we need for our trip.
We need baits. That's important.
So, well, specifics. There's baits that we use first couple, 3 weeks of the year. May not even see the boat the rest of the year.
Yeah.
You never know. You know, some of them are pretty specific because we got fish that are in shallow water. Often weed growth is not quite there yet.
Yep.
So you know, in some of the Chippewa waters, you may have weed growth that's only 6-7 inches tall.
Yeah.
You know, in other places, you know, maybe a little bit better, but
yeah,
it all depends on where we're at. So, I'm gonna get right into some minnow baits and some glide baits here in this box. Got a little bit of assortment of everything. What do we got here? We got
a mini Medusa.
Mini Medusas and the mid Medusa.
And mid Medusas. Yeah.
I've heard you say that if there was one bait that you could live on all year,
it
would be a what?
Mid Medusa.
A mid Medusa.
And
why
to
is
be honest,
that?
it might be in this color.
That's the old tequila sunrise.
Tequila.
Yeah.
Because this is a brand new one that we got last year, and it's already torn up. Probably caught like 2 fish on it.
Yeah. So that's a good one. We like this is an old copper colored one, and this one's been really good too for us. But very good rubber.
Yep. Gotta have a little bit of rubber.
Yep. Have to.
If you're fishing a little bit deeper water, maybe feel that.
We're down in Iowa. Got to play around with the CXTs from Chaos Tackle. You can go to chaostackle.com and check those out. But here's the 5-inch, and then there's a 6.5, and I really like these as far as hang time.
Oh yeah.
It was twitch, and they would just hang.
They would hang there and then slow.
Worked about 3 to 4 feet down. They ran a little bit deeper. So you know, if you have that, that's something to consider. I wouldn't throw this in a foot of water, but if you got some deeper cabbage and stuff like that.
If we were fishing maybe 4-foot cabbage
or when we're going to be on Green Bay, when we're going to, you know, some of those 3-4 foot flats, it's going to be perfect. Okay, so
another thing with these CXTs and the big guy baits, the hooks are just super tacky.
Yeah, that's
like
that chaos.
I just barely touch it and it just gets stuck in my finger.
Yep.
Really good hooks.
The lip angle, you can see the lip angle is a little bit different on the big guys. Big guy is a new crankbait that's been out for last few years.
They're pretty nice.
They're really nice.
We got to play around with them in Iowa.
But it'll work a foot and a half down, where this would work, you know, 3 to 4. So puts you in a different tool. They're opinion.
Different weapons, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and there's still, I still keep and use a lot of slammers. This is an old 7-incher right here. I'm a big fan of the old wood ones a lot because they just rise and shimmy. So there's just so many different tools to use there. And I'll back to those, but big guys, they come in some good colors. I mean, this is going to be good on the Chippewa River right there.
This is CXT.
Where you might use that on Green Bay, you know.
And then big guys, they've got some unique colors like this. This is Sucker Punch.
That's a pretty color.
It's a pretty
I saw that in the water, and that one works like a foot and a half down. She walks a full 180 every time.
Oh yeah.
So
really pretty color.
Definitely.
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch.
I happen to have some glide baits in this one. This is you can get your hands on some older Undertakers. They work really good. Nice switch. The nice thing about an Undertaker, it's not just a side to side.
Yeah.
What does it also do?
Touch the surface, goes down.
Goes like this. So it's side to side, boom, boom, boom. So it kind of throws a change up into
boom,
it.
Boom, boom,
and
boom, boom.
When you do that and give it that pause,
yep.
It
pauses, goes up, and then just.
I like it when it goes ding, 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 and then pops the surface almost like a jackpot would or a.
And then you give it a
Weagle.
Pause, and it just slowly sinks.
And then just they'll crush it. I mean, it's a really good bait for gliders. Another good one that I use a lot, and I love this walleye pattern in this darker Chippewa water we got area, is slammer drop belly.
Slammer drop belly.
Yep. You won't get the surface pop with it, but it does have a beautiful belly roll, similar to a Phantom.
It's got a great side to side walk.
Yep. Caught fish on them for years.
Yep.
Been a good bread and butter bait, and that's why it makes my spring box. So that box is definitely coming with us.
Let's get into glide baits.
We got more glide baits. Haha. I got some right in front of me that a lot of people don't throw.
They overlook the baits.
They overlook this bait but it's one of the, if you look it up in Muskies Inc, it's probably caught more fish as a glide bait than any other bait out there. Mm-hmm. And that's a good old 6-inch reef hog. And these things have been around for years, but there's been thousands and thousands of fish caught on reef hogs.
Yeah.
And they go side to side, they pop the surface, very similar to what an Undertaker does. Work really good in that foot and a half column.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's a bait. You're not going to get it to go any deeper than that. But this time of year, your fish are going for that warmest water. They're going to be in that foot and a half. And you can trigger them on a reef hog. They make a lot of noise, too, with the hooks.
Oh, yeah.
And some good colors, you know. I like the bright colors, like this Fire Tiger and orange one. They work really good on the Chippewa waters. There's definitely the perch pattern is also really good, and the Miller perch. So
Miller perch.
They call this one Miller perch.
Really?
Yep. So
I just learned something new.
There you go.
There you go.
Fantastic bait. If you get one and you want to have them where they just like sit with the nose just on the surface of the water, you set one in a pail and it just sits like this, that's when they're running really good. If you can find them, some of the older ones are a little bit better. Mm-hmm. But I do like my reef hogs. I happen to own like 35 of them.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So there's a reason for it. Like my reef hogs.
And I think I've thrown a lot of them.
They catch fish.
They do.
Yes, they do. So what else do we got in that big box?
Let's grab some phantoms here. You grab.
Why would you throw one with a tail and one with that?
The one with the tail goes slower, and it doesn't move as fast. Well, yeah, because it goes slower. That's the reason I like to use this one. If you want to use this one, if the fish are moving a little faster, they're gonna go after that one.
It's all the cadence that you're running across.
Yes.
So you're seeing how they're gonna react if they're just slowly following one with a tail. Maybe you speed it up with no tail. Yeah. And you're going to notice you're going to work one a little bit faster than the other. Mm-hmm. And whatever you find, it'll trigger those fish. That's what you want. So. Yes. But these small phantoms, they make 4 inches, 6 inches, everything. They're money. They're really easy to work. Some even come with a hole where you can put a little weight in them if you want to add a little weight or whatever. Yep. That works really good. So what else do we got?
I'm going to let you talk about this one because I'm pretty sure you've caught a fair share of fish.
Oh, that's a bigger one. Bigger phantom. Older phantom, older wood phantom.
I think you have some experience with that one.
Yeah, this one's been really good. One of my old reef hogs. I forgot one of my old reef hogs is in here too. Yeah, this one's another. You can tell.
It hasn't caught a single fish.
It's caught dozens and dozens and dozens. So yeah, money right here. So keep that one together with my other ones. And
we got
You gotta have dive and rise. We found that down in Iowa, that the dive and rises, like these Navins, Kodiak Navins, they really walk. You know, you can put a weight in them. I actually like them without the weight in them, and I can still get that 2 to 3 feet out of them. But the neat thing is they go like this, and they walk. They walk as you pull them, and that is a huge trigger.
What I kind of say they're like a glide bait and dive and rise bait, because they walk side to side and they also go down.
Yep. They're a little expensive, but I think they're worth it because they're like almost double the tool.
Yeah.
So, another bait too, you're going to want to keep a few topwaters into the 6-inch, 7-inch Rabska. That's another great one for opening day. And the old Weagles, Suick Weagles are a good one too, because you're getting that 60, 62 degree water temp.
They're going to start eating some topwater.
And they're going to start looking at topwater, but they're going to want topwater slow.
Yep.
So let's get into some other. I mean, we're not going to bring a lot of. I don't bring my full force of topwater out, do we? But we got these. We got these topwater.
We also got a few more dive and rises. We got a couple Suicks over here, a couple mini tap dancers. We have MWB. That's a really nice. This glide bait works really slow.
It's a really slow one. Yep.
I think we can
almost walk on its axis. It just same spot.
Just
so
boom.
Topwater baits. We got Lee's Chopper. That's got a really nice sound. I love this. This is kind of almost your 715 type colors.
Yep.
We do live in the 715.
Unfortunately.
Yep. and your Top Raider, they work really good too. Nice and slow as you want to reel them.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get like excited when I move a fish, and I don't reel as slow on those. But
Suick Nightwalker, I'm really getting to be a fan of this, especially with the way that the rear hook is designed, because you get them slow pops this time of year. The fish don't always commit. You've always seen them they pop. So, and he's got teed out hooks right out of the gate. I mean, Mike Suick does a beautiful job right out of the gate on this one, and I can't ever be more happier with that.
Yeah, great bait.
Yeah, exactly. Chaos Little Sister, got a really nice squeal, and you can work it really slow, and
that fish.
I stuck a really nice one like the first week of the season last year on that one.
That one's caught some fish.
Yep. And I like a topper. Topper's a subtle bait, especially when you're dealing with that foot and a half of water when they're in there.
Yep.
I mean, you've caught a lot of fish on topwaters the first year.
I do have a fair share of catching fish on topwaters.
On toppers.
On toppers.
Yes. They like that. They like that squeal, and hear that squeal. That's money.
It's like a song to the ears.
Exactly. I wonder what it is. Muskies like squealing. So.
Oh, they're stupid. He likes stupid sounds.
What did you have over in this one that you went through? Did you have?
I have.
You got your Suicks, some nice dive and rises. Your plastic one, I like that one right away.
If you didn't,
little weighted 9-inchers.
I lost one on this one. If you didn't see the last video, go check it out.
Yep.
I did lose one on this Suick.
Tail grabber.
Mini
tap dancers. They've been awesome. Nice bait. Has a beautiful shimmy. I mean, when this thing comes down, it's just like that, right? Just beautiful. So
I got another
6-inch
Phantom.
You kind of notice a trend. I got a little bit of a lot of oranges and fire tigers and stuff like that. That's kind of that staying water stuff,
Yeah.
It also works good when we get over to Green Bay.
They like orange.
Exactly.
I still don't get why they like orange though, because it's not a natural color.
And minnow baits too. One thing that I keep a lot of old minnow baits. So these are old 6-inch slammers, 5-inch slammers.
Older than me.
They're wooden ones, and
all older than me probably.
The older wooden slammers can be really nice because you're gonna work in that foot and a half of water.
Yeah.
So, I've caught so many fish on these over the years. Unbelievable.
You could probably name half of those that are way older than me.
Some are 20-some years old. Bill Schwartz makes a beautiful bait there.
Yep.
Let's get into some bucktails that we like. A lot of times in the 60-degree water temp, they really start with a bucktail bite off right off the gate, and I love it when they do that.
I grabbed the Trilogy, the first one.
Yeah.
I saw the Miracle
We didn't
Trilogy.
get to throw these little Trilogies last year. We got our Trilogies order in a little bit later. It came more in July. What time we finally got them. But they produced for us. They was probably our #1 producing bucktail last year.
Yeah, I
The
think.
Trilogy.
Let me think. We caught about, what was it? Did we think 9 fish we caught on Trilogies last year? Or 9 or 10 or something?
We had 9 or 10 over 45.
9 or 10 over 45, yeah.
On Trilogies. So,
on Trilogies,
yeah.
but...
It was a very good bait. I can't wait to use them right out of the gate this spring.
Yep.
You know, your old standbys, your double showgirls, again, black and orange. You can't go wrong with that. And we get over to Green Bay, and
we got the
Gangrene.
Gangrene. Gangrene's a really good color.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have
that color right there. That was awesome.
This is awesome color.
You got a 47.5 on that.
I can't remember the name of it. It's
Yep. And the single blade.
Killer corn.
Killer corn. Yep.
There we go. It's on the tip of my tongue. I knew it. I just didn't.
Single blades. You know, there's a time when they like single blades over doubles, and you're not. The doubles are going to get you more lift.
But those have different thumps.
It's a little different thumps.
Little
Don't
different thumps.
be afraid. I mean, everybody's so into double blades. Don't be afraid to use a single bladed bucktail. Just a little black and nickel, or a little purple and gold.
Purple
single.
And gold and...
all those super good on the Green Bay in the spring.
I mean, you could catch them in your area too.
Exactly. We do some custom stuff too, and I got little ones with some Indianas. 7 Indianas, a nice blade. It's got a nice little thump. Mix it with a little black tail or little chartreuse marabou.
Yeah.
Is another one, but again, I like the 7 Indiana.
And we got Fisher's first bucktail that I made.
Yeah, you caught. I think you tied that. Yeah.
I think I caught a 42 on this in Lake of the Woods.
Yeah.
And I moved a few fish back home, and it's got little gold and black tinsel with a gold and orange blade.
So that's basically kind of the I might add a couple more baits, a little more. We got to have a couple little special tweaks there, but for the most part, this is what we're going to be using opening day. This is our bread and butter.
Tails.
Yep.
Found some more Fisher tails.
Yep.
Of course.
So we call everything, it's a Fisher tail if you've taken it apart, remodified it, and built it again. And
well, these
sometimes we put a number 8 Colorado on it and take off any other blade or a willow blade or do whatever. So I don't know.
Or if the shaft breaks, you have to rebuild it.
Yeah, something like that. So that's our bread and butter.
Yep.
We're gonna live on this, and I think we can have no problem living on this. We can catch everything we need to catch, and I hope you all have a good opener.
The rods that we're gonna use.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can't forget about the rods.
Yeah.
We're just gonna throw them with a
we need
stick?
a rod. Sure. So, 7.6
7.6 to 9
to 9 footers. Usually heavies to
extra heavy.
Extra heavy is probably what we're going to be using mostly, and you know, your line. Been using a lot of Suffix 832. Been using some Tough Line XP. In 80 pound is kind of my favorite.
Somewhere around the 80 to 100.
Yep, 80 to 100. 100 on my rubber rods for the most part.
Yep.
But I think that is the bread and butter. Trying a new reel this year. Got a Daiwa Pro X.
We got a Daiwa Pro X and a Daiwa Alexa.
A Daiwa Alexa. So far liked him a lot.
So far we did like him in Iowa.
Yep.
Like,
I got the Pro X in an 8-1-1, and that thing burns a bucktail so fast it's unbelievable.
You're gonna outrun the Muskies.
I don't think so, but it is really fast. I'm really impressed with that Pro X.
It's really fast, and I really like that Alexa. It's so smooth.
Yep.
It casts so far.
So,
it's a really nice reel.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope we catch some fish.
It's opening season, and you know, we've been doing a lot of bass fishing. We've been doing a lot of things that kind of prepare us. When we were down in Iowa, we never got tired at all. It was all but
it was all power musky fishing.
It's all power.
Because all that bass fishing you do, all that power bass fishing, it kind of prepares you for the musky season.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't like bass fishing because I don't know. They don't think it's dumb, but it can actually help you cast
anything when you get out. I mean, we do trout fishing, we do everything like that. Anything
it's
just
fishing.
being out, it's fishing in general.
It's being out in the outdoors.
It's all good.
Well,
so I hope you all have a good season this year. We're looking forward to it. We're going to have a lot of instructional stuff coming on the water this year, and
hopefully we have some pretty good shows. Maybe we'll get
working on our camera work. Different angles and different things to improve our camera work on some things. So bear with us.
We're trying.
I know Fisher has some problems when he had a chest cam on, and you could see the fish come in on the video or right when it came in, and then he'd bend down to do the biggest, widest figure eight he could, and he turned the camera towards his feet when he would do it. So there were some things like that we really need to improve on, is to get you guys some better footage, and I think we can. We got some ideas that are going to work for us this year, and definitely and thank you for subscribing to Fisher's channel.
Yes, it means a lot. And well, I think we should be able to catch some fish on these baits.
We got everything we need. These are all the tools we need.
Yep.
We can cover that 1.5 foot, 2 foot, and the 3 to 4 foot range. Good colors. We should be set. So,
well, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next adventure.